My name is Aemal Khattak. I'm a professor here at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln in the Department of Civil Engineering. I'm also the director of the Mid-America Transportation Center. I've been here, I'm in my 23rd year, so it's been a while here. Nebraska's weather is unpredictable, but we'll deal with it. On behalf of the Mid-America Transportation Center and the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all attendees of the Scholars Program. And we're thrilled to have you here today, and we're grateful for your participation. I'll give a little bit of background on the Mid-America Transportation Center and the U.S. Department of Transportation's University Transportation Center program. So the U.S. Department of Transportation way back in the 1980s decided that it would be beneficial to have a funded program that would do research in, and so way back in 1987, the Congress passed a legislation which was called the Surface Transportation and Uniform Relocation Assistance Act. And in that, they authorized the establishment of 10 university transportation centers across the United States. So what the federal government or the U.S. Department of Transportation has done is they've divided the entire country into 10 different regions. So Nebraska is in Region 7. Region 7 comprises, actually it's a smaller region. It comprises of 4 states: Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. Now your respective schools perhaps belong to other regions, and some are small, some are large. In any case, when the passed back in 1987, and the U.S. Department of Transportation established 10 regional transportation centers. And then they did some research, transportation, and in 1991, they had another transportation bill that we call ICE-T, Intermodal Surface Transportation and Equity Act. And that reauthorized the University Transportation Center program, and the U.S. Department of Transportation held a competition for the UTCs, or University Transportation Centers. And it was in 1994 that University of Nebraska-Lincoln, for the first time, received what we now call the Mid-America Transportation Center. And went ahead and established, the Board of Regents approved the establishment of what we call the Mid-America Transportation Center, or MATC, or MATC as we call it. And then there were subsequently different transportation bills, and the UTC program kept on getting reauthorized. So after that, I think in 1998, there was another bill that was passed and it reauthorized. In fact, it increased the number of transportation centers. So there were used to be 10, they increased them to, I believe, 35. And likewise, they also changed the mission. So originally it was only research. They then subsequently included education and outreach as well, or technology transfer as well. So this particular program that we have today here is part of our educational efforts. We were successful in, so the competition for these transportation centers is pretty tough. And we've been actually pretty successful with this particular program. So after we received the original UTC back in 1994, we've been successful in 2006, 2011, 2016. And then most recently, Congress passed the transportation bill, IIJA, the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. And again, this particular program was authorized the U.S. Department of Transportation held a competition back in 2022, and UNL was again successful in winning the regional transportation center. So we should be funded for the next 5 years again. So I hope to continue this particular program. So the Scholars Program, we started back in 2010. And we still have some of those original participants, the speakers, we have them today as well. So that's a testament to their commitment to furthering graduate education amongst minority students. So thank you very much for sticking with this program since 2010. With respect to the goal for this particular program, the goal is to promote graduate studies amongst underserved and minority students from across the United States. And basically, we feel that there is a gap. Underrepresented minority students are underrepresented in higher education, graduate schools, graduate programs, and in research. So to kind of fill that gap, whereby we are encouraging underrepresented students to go for graduate school. So the program itself has been designed to provide you with valuable information that will help you with navigating graduate school. So again, Dr. Perkins mentioned, there are different sessions for you to learn different aspects of graduate school. Hopefully all of that goes towards your success in graduate school. Whether you end up here at UNL, which we would love to have you here, or you go to some other university for your higher education, that's fine. But hopefully the information presented here is useful to you. And feel free to reach out to Janet Reno. She's our program coordinator. If you have questions, she is in the back. So she takes care of everything, all the flights, everything, the transportation, the hotel, everything. But I also have to thank our staff, Leah and Madison, behind in the office. They are the ones that are working out the details and making sure that things go smoothly. So thank you very much, all of you. And Larissa takes care of our IT related needs. So thank you very much, Larissa. Yeah, this program wouldn't have been possible without the dedicated staff that we have. So again, thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You have the contact numbers on your name card. That's about all I have. I think Dr. Perkins mentioned the phones, so just silence them. When I'm teaching my classes, I usually have a rule in my class because the students usually forget to turn off their phones. So the rule in the class is that if any phone rings during the class, the instructor will answer that phone. So over the years, I've talked to the parents of students or whosoever is on the other end. They're a little surprised when they hear my. But so I don't think we want to have that rule implemented here. And then, because I believe in treating everyone the same rule applies. If my phone rings, then the instructor gets to answer it.